I said on the teleconference, they're having a good year. They took Kansas to the wire, handled USC, playing real good basketball, and they're similar to us in the fact that they have a couple of, good seniors and a bunch of sophomores that played a lot as freshmen. The majority of their team is sophomores like us, and to see them play that ball and then to watch, the game before come off of a big win and really handle North Carolina, who's very talented. It didn't catch my attention the way young guys are. Certainly say, hey, these guys are good, and I think we would make them aware of that. And we know it's so much about how ready we are as opposed to the other team, but Wake Forest is very capable, and they have a complete team this year.
How big was getting that win against Florida State after Tennessee, especially without Joe Harris?
Right. That was, the ability to, as you say, come back tough. I had a high school coach, I say, come back tough. He would always repeat that to us after tough losses, and our ability to bounce back like that and play how at least we need to play was important. And then, to do it without Joe, again, that's where the depth really helps. And I think we had prepared the right way heading into that game, and the guys, they had a different approach to the game, how they played. Part of it was, I think, some of the adjustments we made, but their mindset, what they know they needed to do to survive in a situation like that was at a different place than it was heading into the Tennessee game. And that's the stuff as a coach, you try to figure that out, bottle that, you learn from the embarrassing losses you take, and you keep building on that.
What's kind of the update on Joe's injury right now?
Yeah, we'll get some testing in a little bit to see where he's at, just to see where he got hit in the head. There's a protocol you follow. They have to sit out a certain amount of time, and then you take some tests to see where you're at. And he says he feels great, but he said at halftime he felt great, but he wasn't allowed to go back in the game. And as I told these guys, I said, he might be lying to me. I don't know, so the test will determine how he really is. But he desperately wants to play, and I hope that it's a good sign that he's feeling better. And again, there's a certain protocol you follow, and he just has to pass those steps and hopefully be ready to go.
How important is he to your team right now?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you want without him, but.
Yeah, no, very important. He draws so much attention, and I think what we're trying to do since the Tennessee game will help Joe, just help everybody. And I think he had looked good in practice, and so that'll be important. We need him. We need everybody, and we just got to get him healthy. And it's nothing threatening. I don't think. I guess I'm not an expert on this, but my thought is hopefully he'll be back. But yeah, absolutely, especially these games we have. Every game out is a battle, and that's the way conference play is. As you see with Wake Forest on the road, nothing changes when you step into ACC play.
What most impressed you about what your guys did on Saturday?
I think for the most part we took care of the basketball in the offensive end, had a little more patience. I thought we got the right kinds of shots, but defensively, they played with a great heart. They really did. You watched how Akil was rebounding, how guys were scrapping. They were on the floor, and I think they established the kind of tenacity that's the minimum or the entry level to play good basketball in the ACC or